Hey everyone, Burton is back in the realm. We're continuing our playthrough as Qarth. Firstly, apologies for the delay in uploads. I am quite severely jet lagged. It took us about 26 hours to get back from Japan and my head is still killing me. But I decided to make an attempt at this video because I know you're all dying to see what's going to happen. So we're going to start with a little bit of a reminder on what actually happened itself. So last time we tried to face a dragon, we decided not to. We decided to run away. We were not going to repeat the actual mistakes of my father, who decided to go ahead and try and foolishly get a Valyrian steel sword. Instead, what we're going to have a look at is Harinana. So this is the last region in Ashabad that we are trying to go ahead and get hold of. Right now we've got our Justicar over there trying to get a claim, but in all honesty I think we've got someone better that we can be appointing. He's only 16 rated, but we've got Zaro who's 21, so we're going to set him to task and see what he can do. As you can see, Pharos is nice and purple, and we've only got 2 more regions to take care of down there. I believe the first one is Nahos, and then we've got something else. But a couple of you guys have been asking what's been happening over in Westeros, so I can't remember whether it's this series or Blackfire series, so I'll do it in both. So here we go, King's Landing with King Sebastian, the Delicate Stag. He is the son of Queen Shireen, who is now dead, unfortunately. And this man, who was of a Shai. So it's funny that they had someone in such a position of power. So who's next? Well, in Qarth, that's the seat of Lord Paramount Bauman, who's actually the son of the king. It's interesting that he's there. That's quite good. I believe there have been some quite significant changes. I know the Lannisters are no longer in power. Look at this. There we go. The Bracks, family Bracks, House Bracks rule the Westerlands, and that's quite interesting. I'm not going to go in to see how they've done it. The Tyrells, they're still in Highgarden. I believe this is Willis's son. Let's double check. Yep. There we go. So what else we got? Dawn. So, oh look, it's the Swans who are leading in Dawn. Ah. So there's actually been quite a change there. There's no one really in the Riverlands. We've got the guys here. Another Shadowbinder by the look of things. And in the Eyrie, who's ruling in the Eyrie? Oh, in fact, let's just quickly go. Oh, well, there we go. A Clegane who is known as the Just. Go figure, and he's in the Riverlands. Wow. So that's interesting. They've migrated north a little bit. Yeah, back to the Eyrie. Good to see the Arryns are still in the Eyrie. What the hell? I don't think she's a Stormlander. I mean, look at the mask on her face. So things are getting interesting. There's been quite a few Shadowbinders there. And here we go. We've got an Arryn who's Lord Paramount of the Riverlands, and he is ruling the north as well through his mother's side by the looks of things. And not to forget here, we have the Red Reaver, probably one of my favourite nicknames at the moment. That's Iron King Dagmar of the Iron Isles. And is that everyone? Yeah, I think so. So that gives you a bit of an overview. We won't go too much in depth. So yeah, I think it's time to start things off in Qarth, back in the centre of the world. So what were we saying? We were saying there was Nahos, which is there. And we've got Port Morak, which is Nur Anji. They're the 2 places we need to do. And one thing I quickly forgot, in Narth we haven't given this kid, who's only 5, the High Lordship, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Only because I just want to improve his loyalty. There we go, he's jumping up to 87%. That's good for us, and when we expand in the future it's one less thing for us to have to give away. So there we go, we'll close that down. Right, oh yeah, that was another thing. Also, someone commented in the last video, check Daenerys' descendants, and there are none. Targaryens, they're wiped out. We took care of business. One of the things that we have been doing, speaking of business, is we've been building a lot. So both in our capital and in Ashabad, we've been going ahead and working on, oh, just get rid of that. We've been going ahead and working on castle shipyards, because right now we've got a lot of men but we don't have the means in which to transport them. So as you can see, we're doing the upgrades right there. I think my rule last time, if I can remember, was don't drop below it was either 250 or 400 gold, cannot remember to save my life. And we're going to keep on building that way, get us 10-15 ships a time because we're going to need that. Unfortunately we're a little bit limited with what we can do because in Vasorvik, which is on the left side there, we had a spot of bother. Oh, just checking with my daughter, she's still a stutterer, that's a shame, and yeah, we really need a son. Our ambition is to go ahead and get a son, so fingers crossed. Yeah, so we had the problem in Vasorvik, which is our colony. We wasted a lot of time, we made a mistake, or our regents give it away, I cannot remember, but yeah. The downside to that means we can't do any slave wars against Lazos or anything like that. So at the moment we are pretty much stuck with Bashabad, Ashabad and Pharos, which isn't a bad thing. I always said that we were gonna not head out east, we were gonna go west, but now through circumstance we are forced to go east. And we do have a spot of bother though. There is someone with an adventurer claim. I'm not going to pay too much attention to it right now until they're ready to strike, and then we'll deal with it when we actually need to. So let's have a look down here. Obviously vassalization, both of them are going to say no. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and there we go. Just as we say, I'm not too worried about him. Urathan, who is my nephew? I think he's my nephew. He's declared war. So let's have a look where... Yeah, my nephew, there we go. Where are you hiding, Urathan? That's the question. Now normally with these guys they're nowhere close, but we'll certainly have a look. There's no one nearby. No one's joined him. Oh, he's in King's Landing. Excellent. Yeah, so who thought we would have problem from Westeros so quickly? Is King Sebastian, is he actually supplying the gold for this? You never know. Thankfully, it's just him versus us. We're going to keep an eye on him though. Hopefully very soon he'll be over to us. We can't really do anything with legitimacy or kill him because it's going to cost us money, especially with a plot power that low. So we're not going to bother. We're going to fight this war on the battlefield. Now let's keep an eye out for ships. We're going to continue as normal, but you know, our fleet's going to arrive anytime soon. We could try and declare a war on Narhos to speed things up. As you can see, we will lose prestige and it would only be a slave raid, so it's a waste of time. Let's go ahead and close things down. Right, Ashabad in Hayunana. So really we've got three targets locally. Ashabad I think is going to be the primary right this moment. Vasorvik, son of a bitch. Obviously the guy in Yos who we've actually taken the land away from, he ruined the colony for us, what an idiot. So we've taken it. So, oh, what's this? We are probably going to adopt the idea here because that is going to be good. That's going to get us a local tax modifier increase. It's only going to cost us 22 gold. So let's go ahead and do that. I like the sound of that. More money is good, and I must remember as well, we do have to get some people in our courts who aren't slaves. Because I think we're about 95% slaves, 1% courtiers. Right, let's have a look. So Abaj, just so you're familiar with it, is the island down here. And we've also got Caravana, which is above it. So like I say, we're waiting in the last place. Bashabad, they're obviously going to say no. Sand Roads, I'm not going to bother too much right at this moment. Brilliant, so that is where we stand here. Still no sign of any fleets, which is good. What isn't good is the Orange Emperor and his significant power. We are going to avoid him like he is the plague. We don't want anything to happen with that man. What I do want to happen is... Oh, there we go. I was just about to say that's what I want to happen, and here they come. So they've got 250 ships, so I have no idea how many people will have on the ships. Sometimes they fully stack them, sometimes not. I probably think it wouldn't be, but just in case, let's raise up our main troops and some supporting stacks nearby. I think it might be an idea if we get them all on board their own fleet, send them over to the capital, just in case 20,000 men come off these boats. We'll be somewhat prepared. So Urathan, have at it. Show me what you've got. We'll get a few more just in case. Call me paranoid, call me sensible. Either way, we're going to be ready. He's going to have about 20,000 men ready to take care of him if need be. Right, here we go. Right, so where are they going to land? I think it's Mataris they're going to go for. We're going to get Zarro leading there, Slothful on his side. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have much in the form of flanks because our main force is pretty much us in the centre and we cannot split that at the moment. Well, we probably could, but I'm not going to go into it. So here we go, let's get you guys in the centre. In fact, it might be better if we get our main force over to Matzlar. That's where these guys look like they're heading to. Let's see if we can get some quicker reinforcements over to the guys in Matzlar. Because obviously I don't have enough ships there right now to transfer the main force. That's the quickest way of moving in my territory. Oh, there we go. So what have we got? 6,700. That's more than enough. Well, to take care of that small force. What I don't particularly like here is this. They're actually going to win and they're probably going to pop on over to Lahorn. And they'll be able to actually just jump over my troops. So a lot of the times I'm finding that I'm going to have to be splitting my armies to try and catch them out. Let's see if we can intercept them. No. See, told you. So let's go ahead, let's split the army, we'll send one way, one the other, see if we can catch them out. So one over to Matzlar, one over to support them. Who are you? Hong Mao, that's the Queen of God Emperor? Yeah. No, I'm not going to bother. I knew I said that we'd try and keep you sweet, but that's not the idea I had in mind. Oh, so they're actually off to Salek. We should be able to catch them. 18th of March? Yeah, 2nd of March. We'll catch them here. They should be okay. I might send over the troops on Matzlar over now that we know we can catch them with one lot. We'll solidify the victory here. We've got them outnumbered everywhere. Pretty much everywhere, which is good considering our cavalry is so poor. So there we go. These guys will probably carry on running up north as well. And we'll just take care of this. I'm actually glad this has happened because we would have been left just waiting for claims to happen or waiting for truces to expire, so having a greedy nephew has given our armies some practice. Just wish it could have been against more. There's not much point us keeping both armies up and running because we are suffering from attrition now, so I might go ahead and disband one of them. He's still on his own, war score 25%. And look, he's landed in Salek with 1,100 men, so we'll stand you guys down. You should be more than enough here. I'm not actually sure if he's actually with them. I'm not going to bother right now, we're going to... Oh yeah, Castle Shipyard, let's upgrade that yet again. It's important we keep things going here. Oh, he's trying to run for it again. Is he going to Colonial? Probably. Will we catch him? That's the question. Yeah. Let's see. Anytime, boys. Anytime. There we go. We've caught him. He gets the plus modifier because he's in the mountains. But it shouldn't make much of a difference. Our middle has crumbled though. That's a bit shocking. There we go, so victory, and that's him gone from our lands. So, where is the rest of him? Is he still in King's Landing? He is! Right, we need to find out what's happening in King's Landing. Let's probably... Is it worthwhile sending these guys down? We might just disband them. We really need to see what we're up against, so I might just send the Spymaster over to King's Landing, see what's waiting for us. In the meantime, yeah, I think we're going to. I'm just wondering how many would be in King's Landing, because if he doesn't have that many, I might actually send over a small set of troops over to take care of him. Things are going a bit slow there. Right, come on. 1241, and he's suffering attrition. I think we need to get over a commando force. I think they're going to deal with it. It's not going to be you 6,000. I may as well just spand you, raise some new troops. Obviously I want to send a bit more than this, so what else have we got? Oh, actually wanted more than that, might just use those ships. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's go ahead and get you guys on the boats, send you down there, and we'll disband you guys. Right, they can continue to build. There's no point taking a force so small and preventing the levy from restocking. Come on guys, round you go. Oh, another courtier. I do not care. Yeah, he's still there. Come on guys, hurry up. Right, ooh! Something just flashed up there. Was that an enemy fleet? Go and check things. Let's just get these guys set on their course. Or if it might have had a sneaky fleet there. Send you over to King's Landing. Right, let's pop back on over. And we'll see if we can see anything. No, he's definitely still there. And that's whose son it is. Well, he's dead. And he's got other... Yeah, natural death. So this guy is just really greedy. He's got other sons who are actually loyal. Okay, fair enough. Oh, bloody hell. Well, that was sneaky of him. The good news is, it looks like they're actually leaving the capital. Oh, there we go, another slave, that's excellent. Some more money, I will have to start selling them. Yeah, they're leaving the capital, so let's go ahead and raise up men in Ashabad and a couple of other surrounding areas. Need to play this right, let's just keep an eye. No, we're nowhere near there yet. That's fine. So we'll raise up our capital forces last, I think. Do a nice surprise. So how many have we got? 5,500, so they're not fully restocked, that's them at half strength. We'll send you guys over to the capital. See if we've got anyone closer nearby, maybe 1,000 or so. There we go, 1,500, we've got more than enough ships, we'll get you on board, send you over to the capital. So hopefully once the troops arrive in the capital, because it's only going to be about 5,000 or 6,000 of them, that is going to lure these 18,000 away from besieging Matsar. Oh, there we go. Let's just keep an eye on this. 14th of October, we need to keep an eye. I want these men on the boats to be there first. So we're on the 8th now. Any moment. 13th, there we go, so they've landed. Let's go ahead, combine the forces, we'll raise up our main forces as well. 21,000 are going to be awaiting them, and they're going to run straight into us. So as you can see, my wife's pregnant, excellent. Light and heavy infantry, we're actually outnumbering them on both sides. They're quite even, they're 50-50 in that. Once again, cavalry is very poor on both sides. We've only got about 3,000 between us in terms of cav. Oh, our flank, led by me, has already been crushed. However, our centre is going to push on, as is the majority of us. And this might be bad. Let's see, they might be able to claim this back. Oh, the ships have arrived. Let's go ahead and get you guys landed. That's fine. And it's going to be Yenna, who is the leader of the faction of Liege Loyalists. So thank you very much for your years of service, Yenna. So she should be taking care of business over there. Let's, yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm actually quite comfortable there. So back to the main battle, and things have taken a turn for the worst. They've actually turned things on us. That's with our flanks breaking, and it looks like we've only got a left flank left. Let's call up some reinforcements. Let's try and get them over, just in case we need it. Bear in mind that we should still have the advantage. Our troops are actually better than them. In terms of we have more heavy infantry, for example. Yeah, I think that's all we can actually muster at the moment. So let's try and get you over. Oh, there we go. We've turned it around. We've already taken advantage. Let's just solidify this victory by getting the reinforcements in. It's only 2,000, but I think that should be more than enough to take care of these guys. Yeah, oh my god, we just lost the battle. We are retreating. So we'll stop them from jumping in. We'll head them all over to Matsar. What's happening in King's Landing? Are we there? Oh yeah, the battle continues. We're actually winning that quite significantly. Obviously it's an amphibious landing, so we're taking a bit of a pounding, but we have more than enough men. And there we go. We've gone like that. Battle of Flea Bottom is over. Back on the boats. And we need to stop watching this, get over to this battle. Excellent, there we go. So we got 12,500 against our 14,000. They've run into us, so that'll give us the advantage. Our morale is actually lower than theirs. So it's a question of what to do next. Well, it's a question for next time. So thank you very much for watching this series. And you guys know exactly what to do, and that's raise those thumbs. Cheers.